Now I'm cutting little pieces of foam here to fit in between all my wiring and everything, all the way to the front. I'm going to just kind of piece together little foam pieces and get like one little sheet to come over the top. Basically, not really for, it is sound deadening, but basically I just want it to support the floor so it doesn't oil can and it doesn't flex. So basically I'm just building it up so that it supports that floor nice and tight. Okay, now I got all the foam in there, carved it all to fit. Put this panel down, sealed it up with a little silicone. Okay, so both the panels are done now. I have started the car. I drove it around the block a little while, so it's running good. All the wires are tucked in, nothing got messed up, so that's kind of done. Okay, now with my floor all sealed up, my seats back in, I've got to figure out a way to finish off the dashboard. So these are some little paper templates I'm making to fit in here. Go around this vent. Also made a glove box door mock-up with a little cardboard. So I just have it all taped together. Pieces are cut pretty close. I have to trim them a little bit probably, but I'm going to try to make that out of a little bit of an aluminum plate right there. And then that box, actually, the door is going to be made out of some 1/4 inch thick OSB. Okay, well I've finished with this vent now here. I've gone ahead and riveted both panels in place in a little silicone. You see, goes around the vent there. Piece on the side, closes it in. So what I'm going to do here is when I take this off, I'm going to fill in behind here with some of that really badass putty, and you clean it good, put some putty in the corners back here and just kind of smooth these corners off a little, make it a little bit better. Okay, well I'm working on the vent on this side. As you can see, I've gone ahead and traced out on cardboard and cut out my little piece of metal that'll go around the vent. Here's the vent. Now on this vent, I've got a couple of switches here. I got the dimmer switch and fog lamp switch. So this will wrap around like the other one around the bottom of this, and it'll rivet on. So I'm getting ready to start doing that. Okay, I've capped this off here. It's already riveted in and a little silicone in between each piece. Wraps around the top here. So that's on. I've gone ahead and riveted the side piece to the faceplate here of the vent and the switches. This piece goes in right here, so I'm getting ready to put all this back together. Alright, I'm getting ready to have to take this dashboard off one more time, or probably a couple more times, to get everything lined up, drilled out and mounted and wired and everything else. You can see I still have yet to make my glove box door and compartment over there. That little black piece of tape is where the flasher switch is going to go. I've gone ahead and I've finished capping off everything here. It's all riveted on. Got a little glue in it. It looks pretty good. This will all be covered with something here. This is my vent. Of course, this is my fog light switch and my rheostat for my lights, but this is all real solid now. It's all put together good. Same thing on this side. I've built the aluminum caps here, glued and riveted it on. Again, this is the vent underneath, real solid. Everything's real solid. So I need to cut this out and build my glove box door and my glove box. Cut a hole in it here to put the flasher switch, and once I got a trimmer out around my key hole here so I can make that look pretty. Get all this stuff put together. It's going to take a little while, so this is where I sit right now. I'm getting ready to really start working on the dash and the wiring behind it.